KINZ is a place that we call home. English speaking and the francophone. 8 months of winter, well it ain't so bad. Lights on a golf and all making me mad. 2 McDonald's and 1 Walmart. My bike got stolen when it got dark. Extend our trailers and we drive skidoo. That's what we intend love to do.
I promise to protect downtown. Eat at Siva's so I can stay round. Yell at bad drivers every day. At Hollinger Park is where I play. 101 is still my mall. See the murals? We have it all. Animal tours, it's all set. We want our jobs back at Kid Met. Shania Twain Center, it went under. How about another Stars and Thunder? New pool, will we ever get? Hockey brawls here make me sweat.
KINZ is a place that we call home. English speaking and the francophone. 8 months of winter, well it ain't so bad. Lights on a golf and all making me mad. 2 McDonald's and 1 Walmart. My bike got stolen when it got dark. Extend our trailers and we drive skidoo. That's what we intend love to do.
Mr. Kinsman, how you doing tonight?
Hey, how you doing, Jamie KLOMP? Look at that. We're matching again. We're wearing our matching gear, our KINZ and KLOMP merch on a Thursday night.
You know, TJ was on the other night, and he says, how come you're not wearing your KINZ and KLOMP gear? I've almost worn this hat out since we got it a month ago. So once in a while, I got to wear something different, right?
Yeah, well, your little guy there, he likes to wear it, so he had to put it in the wash for Papa for tonight's show.
Yeah, he does like it. He wears it to school, and I go, do people think it's cool? And he goes, nah, not really. Yeah, that's right.
Like, who's that KLOMP guy? Right?
I don't know. I don't know if they think their dad's cool or not. Maybe when I bribe them. I'm looking forward to the show tonight. We have our first live auction. Have you ever hosted like an auction? Can you do that voice, Kinsman?
I've actually hosted an auction with Mr. LaFleur from where's he at? Cedar Meadows at one of his auctions many moons ago. Okay. Not as good as him. I was more of the person trying to get people to bid. He does the rapid, micro machines voice talking.
You can't do it?
Get people to bid.
Back to going.
No. Do they even? Is it even like audible? Is it? Are you just flapping your gums and saying, "Who wants 155? 155 here. 300 over here. 400 over here. How about 500 sold to the lady in the feather hat in the back?"
That's right. Okay, so you know what? I first want to thank our sponsor. So Timmins RV, I got some exciting news here. So not only do they sell these new amazing RVs, we've talked about them all the time. They got a whole stack of used RVs. My parents-in-law just went down there a few days ago and they bought one. And the thing's awesome. And not only did they get the RV, someone's going to come set it up for them. The thing's like beautiful. And you could store it there for the winter. They got a free dumping station. And they got a ton of RVs there. You know, they got a ton of RVs. So they're going to get their RV they just purchased in a week. And I think we're going to shoot a commercial from that. Would you like that or what?
Excellent. Yes. Let's shoot a commercial with, another happy customer from Timmins RV. It'll be fun. And again, the biggest lot, I'm going to say, that houses RVs in the north. So if you need to store it, again, you can store it right there at Timmins RV. They're first left past the Kamoskosha turnoff is where they're at.
And stuff like RVs, trampolines, pools, the swing sets you build in the yard for your kids, all those are going to go out of stock this year because, you know what's going on in the world. And so outdoor recreation is one of the few things we'll probably be allowed to do. So they're going fast, and we love them over there.
Well, if you're going to socially distance yourself, why not do it at a campsite, right?
Right. Now, how about our good friends at the Surge?
Yes, can't say enough good things about Kim and the staff at the Surge Sports Lounge here in the city. 71 Algonquin Boulevard East, the hottest place to catch all the big games. They've got all the TVs, they've got foosball, they've got darts, dart leagues, golf with the Golf Timmins Simulator, which we're going to be auctioning off, or not auctioning, but giving away a trivia prize next Thursday night for KINZ and KLOMP Live Trivia. To play some golf when we tiptoe out of the stay-at-home order. But again, the place to be with the golf, you've got darts, you can play foosball, just sit and grab a bevy and enjoy some appetizers. It's the hottest place in Timmins and the home of KINZ and KLOMP Live. I can't wait till we can get back in there to do our shows. We've got a 12-month tenure at the Surge, or a Timmins residency.
Yeah. You got to think Britney Spears residency.
That's it.
I got something cool that we just released today. So, the lockdown period is wreaking havoc on, people personally and professionally. So like during this whole lockdown period, we want to get back to the local businesses that always have supported us. Mm-hmm. So what we are doing and starting tonight, Lemongrass is our first awesome local business. They can come on the show. You can do the golf clap. Cool. They can come on the show, promote what's going on there. I know that Sonya's got some pretty cool things that she's going to be doing, and that's open to any local business. But Kinsman, I don't know. I might have kept this a secret from you. There's a company in town, a local business, who is taking care of all the sponsorships for these companies.
Really?
Do you want to find out?
I want to find out who's footing the bill for this.
Yeah. How do you like that?
Amazing. Martin Peel, the man who has been with us since episode number 1. He was with us before we even had an episode, before we even knew we had a show. Martin says, I'm going to be your sponsor and a loyal sponsor. And look at that. He's throwing up the dice here and, giving back to the community. City with the heart of gold is the moniker, and all these local businesses who are now struggling with, the stay-at-home order, going back to curbside. It's hard to, keep track of, people coming to your curb front for a business or an item. And, we're opening up the doors with this amazing contest. And again, Martin Peel is providing you the spotlight for this month. And he's signed on for 2 months. We're going to go this for 2 straight months.
That's right.
For local businesses. Amazing.
So Robin Allen says, wow. Chad Dumanow, who's another local business owner, a tear just came to my eyes. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, so he really stepped up. But you know what? It's about local, supporting local, and he's a great guy, and I know folks will really appreciate that, just like we appreciate him. So thank you, Martin. More to come on that. Okay, so I want to talk about this auction. So here's how it's going to work tonight. It's simple. I'm going to show the video again of what we are auctioning off, which Sonya from Lemongrass is auctioning off. And all you have to do is put your bid into the comment section. You want to see it again, Kinsman?
I want to see it again. Let's see what we're bidding on tonight.
Okay.
I like that.
I'm going to tell you right now, I love this thing, and I'm starting it off. I don't know if we're supposed to be bidding, but I'm putting down $25 right now.
Well, why can't we bid, right? It's open to everybody,
Yeah.
including us. Just because we're running the show, we can still put a bid in to.
I just put mine in the comment section on Facebook. $25. You want to outbid me, Kinsman? I always top you.
I will outbid you. I'll put. Well, I guess I have to go to the comment section.
Yeah, you got to follow the rules. You don't get a special exception here.
Well, let me go in here.
What are you going to put? Is it a secret or what?
No.
You'll put $25.01, you cheapo.
What's that? I'm going to put. No,
you got to go up by at least 10.
Okay, I'm at 35. I just posted right now.
So you already lost. You already lost, Kinsman. Look at this. Oh, there's you, 35. But you've been beat by Elizabeth, $50.
50? Okay, well, hang on here. Well, that can't be right here. I'm going to go $60 so far. So there we go. Okay. I'm in for 60.
You didn't want to be topped off. There you go. So Mark Kinsman's in for $60.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I like these. Okay, so Sonya's here.
From Lemongrass, yes.
If people don't know, you got the easy job. You just look pretty on the screen, and I got to flip all these banners back and forth. How did I get that job? There's Sonya.
Hello.
There she is. How you doing, Sonya?
I'm okay.
Yes, we love Sonya. Sonya's always been a big supporter of us for the longest time. We can't wait for things we say normal, but we're going to go to Lemongrass. We're going to do this awesome live. Mark and I have been planning it for a while. We can't wait to get there. Sonya supports us with her trivia night. She's always there for us. So personal thank you from Mark and I.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. KINZ and KLOMP Live. A bit of a new twist for tonight's show. An auction for businesses and small businesses like yourself. And again, you saw the big presentation provided by Martin Peel from Pat's Canine Protection.
That's awesome.
Services.
Thank you very much, Martin.
Martin's a great guy. Now, Kinsman's already been outbid $65. So once again, if you're interested in bidding, all you need to do is put it in the comment section, and we'll show it a couple times throughout the night. And it's a pretty awesome piece. Now, I was telling Sonya that my parents-in-law just got an RV. I thought that would be a nice gift for them. So I'm going to keep bidding on that because I think that thing is pretty sharp.
That is a sharp piece. It's a moose mirrored 3-dimensional mirror. Is that the correct term? There it is. It's
a picture. It's an actual picture. And it's hard to see, but it's 3D. Like when you see it in person, it's a 3D picture.
Okay.
Where you always have amazing products coming into your store, like where is it a secret where you find this stuff, or like where do you find all these
secret?
I knew it. We couldn't get it out of her.
You can't say, because then people are going to go and find the mirror at some other location. We want them to go to Lemongrass and get this.
That's right.
No, I'm always searching really hard for unique items for my store that nobody else in town has.
I think that's one of the awesome things about Lemongrass. I was in there a little while ago, and you had this chalkboard, and it said Wi-Fi password, and you can write in the Wi-Fi password. I thought that was genius. I love things like that.
Yeah.
Do you find, things, obviously, as a small business owner, the last 13 months, we all know the story. It's been crazy, but there's something that you're mentioning that you're kicking off. Do you have a virtual, is it a virtual catalog?
Yeah, I take pictures, and I 10 to 15 pictures a day. Then I give the description, the price, sizing, just like when people go online to Amazon or whatever, and they have all the description and the prices, and they can buy it from there. And today was our first day, and we did very, very well with it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I always find like you're really on top of it because, if you follow the Lemongrass social media feed, you're always live showcasing products or new arrivals. Is that something that you enjoy doing? And obviously I see a lot of people viewing it, that I guess some, people can go on social media and see everything in the store and then come in there when they can.
Mm-hmm. We also do something called Sheila Time, which one of my staff members and we do a live video. We go through some product, and a lot of times things slip out of our mouth that really shouldn't be coming out of our mouth. But that's what makes, like, everybody loves Sheila time. I get messages all the time, when's Sheila time? And this year, this time round, we're going to make it so somebody can win 25% off their purchase during a Sheila time video.
Excellent.
So yeah, and I think our first one is going to be Saturday. So
Sheila time. We should have Jamie.
We've got a comment from Christine. She's actually viewing our show from Oshawa. She's asking, is it a Facebook page or a website? How can she view your products from Oshawa?
she has to go to the Facebook page. It's just called Lemongrass. So just type in the search bar Lemongrass and it will come up.
That's great. I love Lemongrass and its owner.
Thank you.
Yeah. Solid, loyal customers, always having your back here, Sonya, especially in these tough times. And, jumping into the virtual world, it's almost like, this is the two cards that are dealt. It's like getting dealt a 7-2 offsuit in, Texas Hold'em poker, if you want to use that analogy. But, if we're going to, coexist with COVID, you've thought outside the box with this virtual catalog, and this is probably the next step for a lot of businesses. Did it take a lot of planning for this, or do you just say, we have to do something because of COVID? We need to bring our store to the viewers as opposed to the viewers and our customers coming into our store?
Well, we always try to keep our ideas fresh. And actually, one of my staff members, my floral designer, Shannon, we were discussing yesterday how we could, for this lockdown, do things a little bit differently. And we came up with this virtual catalog idea because, a lot of people, that's all they do when they're on lockdown. That's all they have to do. It's, go on Facebook, go on the computer, shop. And so it works out well.
Gary Bailey, she's been very helpful while I was going through my treatments by bringing in my mail. Yeah, that's we know Gary and his son Owen have gone through some difficult times, and it's not just a store, right, Sonya? This is where you live. This is your community, and I know personally that you do give back. Is that something that you're always thinking of? And you sell products and have a store, but good customer service and giving back to the community, that seems to be very important to you.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, I love Timmins, despite the problems that we have here, but Timmins has always supported my store. It's just amazing the amount of support that I get from people. So if I can give back to, another local business that's struggling, I try my best, and I try my best to support other local businesses as well, because everybody supports Lemongrass, and I'm very thankful for that.
And you just celebrated your big milestone. Is it 10 years now you've been in the city of Timmins?
Yeah, 10 years in February.
Happy 10 years, Sonya, and wishing you many more. And I think with the virtual catalog, you're going to be around for a lot longer than 10 more. It's great to have you along third. People joke that you've moved so many places in downtown. Your new location, you're right next to, is it Altered Reality? Is that where you are?
Yes.
On Third?
Mm-hmm. This is my best location, so I'm hoping that this is going to be my final resting place.
You're fine. You just jinxed yourself, right? But knock on wood, your final spot. But
my final spot, yes.
Yeah. No matter where you move, the final place is always going to be in Timmins because obviously yes. Timmins, your home. This is where you hang your hat every day, and it's great to have your business here in the city of Timmins for as many years as it's been here. And seeing comments from Gary, it just adds that local feel to it. Because you go to someone's house, you see a nice product that they've bought from your store while you're having dinner. It's that's how close we are, a close knit community here.
For sure.
Even around Christmas time, I was downtown Timmins, and when I was just walked a block, 2 people asked me where Lemongrass was.
That's awesome.
Do you find, I guess, in regular times, do you get a lot of visitors from other towns, from other communities?
Yes. I have people from Ottawa that they have family, I guess, in Timmins. And every time they come to Timmins, they come to Lemongrass. I have people from, Cap, Hearst, Sudbury, because apparently there's no good places to shop in Sudbury, not like Lemongrass. So which is weird because usually people go to Sudbury from Timmins, but now the tables are kind of turned, I guess. They're coming up here.
Now with the online catalog, does that give someone a chance to buy through the catalog, and does that include shipping?
And we ship. Yeah, we ship. Actually, we've been doing quite a few shipments to Moose Factory lately.
Okay.
It's a lot easier to ship than I thought. It's just by mail, so it doesn't take that long to get there. But yeah, we ship. We either put it on the bus or mail.
Yeah, Elizabeth Kitchener.
Yes, yeah.
We can cover. All right, kid. I want to take one more look at this frame because I don't know. I'll be disappointed if I don't get it. Hold on. I'm gonna just hang on. I'm gonna play it one more time.
Play one more.
Okay, so what is our highest bid, Kinsman?
I think the last we saw was 65 from Elizabeth Laporte. Okay. Isn't that the Elizabeth from Kitchener? Is she bidding on that?
I'm gonna go. I had to bump it up to 70 because I don't know.
So you want that? Jamie,
yeah, because here's the thing. I always forget people's birthdays, especially the people important to me. And I know a couple people that are really going to like it. Then
Last
I can
time
buy
it was your wife, right?
Yes, I did forget. That was not a good couple days at the house here, Sonya. So now if I win, oh my God, I've already been beat. Oh, no, Kinsman, I'm sorry. Elizabeth had 80 before you.
Okay, so that cancels my 80. All right, so Elizabeth in there with 85 now.
Yeah, but
it's a nice piece to have.
Yeah, so you guys both did 80 at the first time. As me, the auctioneer, I am giving it to...
You got to do it in your auctioneer's voice. Hey, do I see 85 over there? 85? No.
So Elizabeth doesn't have to bid 85 yet. Now, Kinsman, do you want to bid 85 bucks?
I don't know. I'll give the bragging rights to Elizabeth first here. We'll see how long Elizabeth hangs on there.
Yeah,
I do want to bid. I just don't want to bid Elizabeth though right now.
Well, that's what an auction is. What do you think?
I know. You got to put your feelings aside, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But it is a unique piece, and that's the beauty of your products at Lemongrass. You don't see one item that's identical because they're all handcrafted. They're all coming from someone's craftiness. To where that mirror, you could have 5 mirrors, and they all look a little different because they're all made differently.
Yeah. So she did bid 85, John. What happened is that Mark bid 80, but Elizabeth bid 80 before him. So Mark has to go up to 85. Kinsman?
Well, Joanne's at 85.
No. Joanne said she bid 85, talking to Elizabeth.
Oh.
So it's the bid that comes in first. You got to get used to these. Auction is hardcore, says Chad. That's right. So the top, because she came in first at 80, you can't bid 80 after her.
Well, I bid 85 though. I didn't bid 80.
No, you bid 80. Look,
did I bid? Oh, there I am. There's the proof of the pudding. I'm lying to you.
If you really want this, then you know what to do, right?
I need to bid there. What was my bid there?
Oh my God, he hasn't done this before, has he, Sonya?
No, I'm usually the person telling people to bid. There we go.
Okay, there. You went now.
So that's my legit bid. We're at $90 right now.
Right. Okay. So now you're the highest bidder. So tell me about, decorating your own store. Obviously, if you come in the Lemongrass, it's decorated beautifully. Is that, is this all your brainchild, or is it like part of you get together with the team and you think of new concepts depending on the season?
Oh yeah. Like my staff is fully involved with everything that I do. Sometimes I ask for their approval to see maybe if I'm not thinking too much outside the box, but no, everybody has a say. All my staff has a say in whatever goes on in the store.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's a great team. And have your staff been with you for some time?
Yes. My 2 senior staff, I call them, just because they're retired. They've been with me, I think, 4 and 5 years. My floral designer, she just started full-time with me in October. And that's all I have right now. Yeah, but about 5 years, the one girl, yep. And I can't do it without them. I mean, They are so valuable to me. Everybody always says, "Oh, what's for sale? What's for sale?" I said everything but my stuff because they're way too valuable to be.
They're way too valuable. Guy Lamar says,
Yeah.
my wife's favorite store, hands down.
Yeah, that's right. Do you get, we often ask musicians if they get invited to people's house to play the guitar on the campfire. Now, do you get asked by a lot of people to come to their house and can you just take a look? How do I redecorate this? What should I put up here?
I do. I get asked. Yeah.
Yeah. And
My husband told me that this morning I should do that. And I said, yeah, I'll do that in my spare time.
Yeah, right. I was about to ask you, but maybe I shouldn't. I just find I'm terrible. Like I can never decorate a room properly. As long as the couch is center with the TV, I seem to be happy. But then when you go to these homes that are beautifully decorated, you see what you're missing out. Right, Kinsman?
That's right. Home decor usually isn't into the gentleman's side of things, right? So when it comes to the males, I always say, I'm going to, give the ladies a thumbs up. Ladies have better sense of taste than us guys. Like, look at me. I've got, my little guy's in the background because my little guy saw the Lego pieces behind me here. When we started doing the show, if they're missing, I'm in trouble. So he needs to see those there. So that's my home decor. It's a Lego right now with a 5 and a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Joanne, she's watching me. He bid $90. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Joanne. Mark Kinsman is breaking out the big money tonight. 50 and 220s. Do I got that right, Kinsman?
Yeah, 50 and 220s. Might have to put it on the good old plastic. Ways to pay, isn't it? The auctions, I guess any method works, right, Sonya?
Oh, yeah. We take it all.
Yeah, they take it all. I love the wall behind. Yeah, see? Look at us, Kinsman. We got plain walls behind us, and Sonya has this, beautiful brick layout. What is
brick
that?
layout? Is it real brick or is it?
No, it's a panel. You buy it in sheets.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks
nice. Eh? Yeah, you fooled me. I thought it was real.
Yeah. So how does it work? So what are you still? It's curbside only, obviously, right now. And have the hours changed for the store?
We're there our regular hours, but the curbside pickup is from 10 until 4.
Okay. So people can call ahead. They can check out the items online through Facebook, and they could message the store, and then simply you'll have it ready for them for curbside pickup.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Excellent stuff. And all methods of payment coming out to the curb. Is it Interag, Visa, MasterCard, credit, debit, diamond, rolled diamonds in a sock? Everything come to mind?
Yeah. Did you say e-transfer? I don't.
Yeah. Do you take e-transfers?
Yeah, we do take e-transfers.
You do. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Most men have poor decorating skills. So I just should run a course for men. How to spruce things up and not have just blank.
Legos.
This is my office.
Not just Legos.
Legos and a blank gray wall. I think Mark has a couple Lego sets.
And a giant microphone to my right.
Well, you've decorated in my heart, Kinsman.
I know.
I'm not the right judge of it, though, so don't trust my opinion on this. But yeah.
But usually when people come over, it's like, wow, yeah, you need to spruce that. Is that it's usually a polite insult saying you need to, put some decoration in your place. You need to spruce things up a bit. It's a polite way of saying your place is dull, right?
Right. Doing the dishes is not called decor.
No, that's right.
But yeah, right. She can run a course on her free time. Yeah, she can squeeze it in. But I think a basic decorating course for men like Mark and I, who don't have that eye, I think we'd be the first to sign up.
Okay.
You seem to have one. Well, sorry about that here.
She says, I seem to have won. Don't say congratulations yet. We still have plenty of time. Who wants to outbid me? It's only $90.
Yeah, that's right. And we're going to run the auction to the complete duration of the show. So, we have a couple other awesome things to talk about tonight. Plus return of
maybe they need a refresher of what we're bidding on. If someone's just joining right now, what do we buy? What is bidding right now with a bid of $90? Let's can we play that again?
Yeah, here we go.
And the banjo playing music doesn't come with it.
Oh, that's Martin Peel in the background with his banjo. You know, he's not only has he sponsored the local business advertising, he's playing all the background music for the show, and he's starting with his banjo.
He's the jack of, I always say, he's the jack of all trades, the master of all of them, including top canine trainer in all of North America. And if you don't believe me, look it up. He's the man where all the canines get trained, and of course, he's got a big heart when it comes to small businesses here in our city. Guy Lamar says, I need to speak to Sonya about selling some of my past office decor. Now that I'm retired, I may have interesting pieces for you.
Okay.
Well, there we go. Look at Guy wheeling and dealing on the, and he can add a new piece if he puts in his bid tonight.
That's right, Guy. What's your bid?
That's right.
He's got a piece worth $91. He can outbid me.
I tried to do one of these live auctions before for the Timmins Tuners, and I didn't practice, and it didn't turn out really well. I forgot what people bid. It's not as easy when you do one of these fast live auctions. No. You really need someone to keep you on track. I was like, sold for $250, and the guy's like, I only bid $175.
Well, here, pull your checkbook now.
The auctioneer is always right.
That's right. That's right.
No, that's awesome, Sonya. You know, we thank you for coming on, always supporting the show. We love Lemongrass. I know we're not the only ones, people from the community and, of course, outside the community. And we think it's really cool that, everything virtual catalog and people can check out the products and still get their places and their cottages and everything ready, even though we're going through these crazy times here in our province in Ontario and across the country and I guess across the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not just us. It's everywhere you look. Everybody's got a mask. Everybody's going through stages of, shutdowns to stay-at-home orders.
Yeah.
It's not just here. And, I know people always point the finger, when the PHU puts out their reports for the day. And, it's not them making the rules and, being harsh. It's just the way it is. We all have to, abide by, what we're doing, wash our hands, social distance. And eventually we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. All the vaccines that are out there now, people, getting their vaccines. Hopefully that'll put a dent into the COVID picture. But
mostly importantly, get out, support local.
That's right.
And Sonya and Lemongrass is one of the staple mark local businesses in town. So we really appreciate you coming on. I know that we will be talking soon, and we will get back to you what the winning bid is. Mark will get anxious if he gets outbid, so he doesn't like to lose. All right.
$90 for my bid. And,
there we go.
And again, it's a unique piece. How many other people are going to have that exact piece on a wall? When someone comes in and says, I've never seen that before, that's what I want, right? I don't have too much decor, obviously, looking behind me, but if they see the moose frame 3D dimensional mirror moose, picture, I can say, that's a unique piece from Lemongrass and Sonya, and I'll be proud to hang it here in my living room.
There we go.
Right on.
Well, maybe we'll see it on the next show. Okay, well, thank you, Sonya. You have a good night, and we will chat soon.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
And
see you, Sonya. And
you.
If my bid holds up, I might just see you tomorrow.
You saying thank you to Martin Kinsman?
Yes, I was saying thank you to Martin Peel for sponsoring the shows for the local businesses.
He is such a man with a big heart here in the city. And again, Martin Peel providing not 1 but 2 months worth of local business airtime here for KINZ and KLOMP Live. So we can't thank Martin enough. And providing people like Sonya the chance to showcase their businesses and business, which it's always a treat having you on our show, Sonya.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. See you later.
So I've been in the Lemongrass many times, and I think I got to go there and get this Wi-Fi. You ever forget maybe not your Wi-Fi password, but when people come over, they say like, what's the Wi-Fi password? And mine's like, I always get it mixed up. I think I need this chalkboard thing on my wall.
It's like 26 characters, right? Who remembers that? Or when you use the thumbprint, do you use thumbprint activation on your cell phone?
Hold on a second. You got a 26 character Wi-Fi password?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Well, why don't you just change it? You know how to change your Wi-Fi
Well,
password?
yeah, I guess you could, but 26 characters, who's going to hack into that?
Is
That's the one it came with.
well, you can change it. Maybe we'll get a tech guy on here.
Maybe Chad's joining us on Sunday for Elite Geeks. Maybe he can tell me how.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so a couple locals. You wanted to chat about something's going on in Iroquois Falls with the 50-50.
Yes, Iroquois Falls got a message tonight from one of the local Knights of Columbus members.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, can you put this on your show? And I said, by all means, yeah, no matter where you are. It doesn't have to be Timmins. It could be anywhere. Iroquois Falls, Chapleau, Cochrane, Kapuskasing, Hearst. No matter where you are, if it's making news in your community, it'll make news on our show. And again, they're showcasing a 50-50 where tickets are being sold online. 100% of the Iroquois Falls 50-50 proceeds go to the charities. And you can go to CONTARIO5050.com. COFC Ontario5050.com. Winner will take home $1,000. And apparently the note that they wanted me to mention, when purchasing your tickets, please select the Iroquois Falls Council 2641. I guess people are picking the wrong Iroquois Falls or the wrong council, but it's 2641. And good luck to all entrants.
Maybe our friend Richard Stoodle's going to win that. And then you said, add another comment piece about another 50-50.
Yeah, so many 50-50s. Everybody trying to stay afloat. 50-50 success with the TADH, and there's also 50-50 success with the Timmins Humane Society. Winners were just announced for the month of March. Ingrid Rasmussen and her brother David Rasmussen picked up the March winning check for $22,885. And you can pick up your April tickets now. Timmins Humane 5050.ca. 22 grand. When times are tough, it's nice to win a little bit of loot, but 22 grand will certainly write a few ships there.
So, hold on, this one here. Lori, how do you remember a 26-character password? I think live on the show tonight, we should pick your new Wi-Fi password. Now, your two options are, your password could be password.
Yeah, password's like the easiest one.
Yeah, with a lowercase p, no one's going to guess that. Or 1234 KLOMP with a big K. How do you like that one?
I like that one too.
Okay. So now if
people are going to hack into it.
If anyone drives by if you see someone sitting outside your house tonight holding a cell phone or a tablet, they may be hacking into your Wi-Fi.
They just might do that, right?
Oh, you've been outbid. You've been outbid.
There we go. Change of heart. $100 now from Guy Lamarche. Thank you, Guy, for the bid. And again, we've got to the end of the show until we get what's that?
Because so Elizabeth did bid 95. I don't want to miss any of the bids because I know they appreciate everyone who's bidding. And then Guy went to 100. And Mark must have fiber up. Yeah, he has
fiber up. I do have fiber up.
When I met you, you only had that cheap internet. I'm like, if we're gonna do this, Kinsman, you got to spend a couple dollars on it.
You got to spend a couple bucks on Wi-Fi, some new fiber up. Well, look, we got the new mic there. We got merch. It's almost like we're a business.
Yeah, that's okay. So did you watch it? Oh, here's this. So. Do you mind if I talk about this one?
Can we talk about just one more local before we dive into the Defeat the Morning Grind? Because we have some exciting news there. One note from Bella's Boutique.
Okay.
Holly and Paul Doyen,
yes,
the owners of Bella's Boutique, wanted to let the city know that they are open for curbside pickup 10 to 4, Monday to Friday. And they also have free local deliveries on Wednesday. So when everybody says everything's shut with this stay-at-home order, not everybody's shut. Everybody's been restricted with curbside, but they're still there. So go give Holly and Paul Doyen, who are going to be on our show 2 Sundays from now, a part of this special, our free advertising for Bella's Boutique. So get ready for another auction with Bella's Boutique coming up in a few weeks.
And that's right. Okay, so that's awesome. Looking forward to that. We have a lot of local businesses coming on. So Defeat the Morning Grind. So it was a 4-week program, right?
Yes.
We did the 3 weeks and then we were locked down. So we're trying to figure out how we can complete the last week, which was bringing coffee and desserts to 4 businesses. While the McIntyre Coffee Shop completely stepped up. So they covered all the coffee and the desserts. and they delivered it to the last 4 winners today, wasn't it? So who are the 4 winners, Kinsman?
We had Smiles for Life, Timmins RV, who else? FedEx and River Park Laundry all picked up deliveries from Michael Duciome from Capital Lending Timmins. He was the one doing the deliveries safely to to minimize us going out there with all the COVID stuff, and put a few smiles on a lot of faces, especially the FedEx people. I actually drove by the FedEx today and said, "Hey, congratulations! You won our grand prize." And that this was before the delivery, and you'll see a nice little photo from the ladies. I caught them all. They were in the middle of truck refilling back there.
So it's funny because with the other businesses, we go in there and do a live. And I remember when we went to Bombshell Beauty Bars, that's a place, you sort of go to relax.
It's like tranquil.
Tranquility. And then we come in with all the jokes. I'm like, hey, can I get a pedicure in here? Because I did get a pedicure in there legitimately. And all the jokes. And this poor person's probably relaxing and trying to get away from the kids for a couple hours. They didn't come us. We're so loud. We're trying to crack jokes. It's like, so these businesses, we would have loved to have been there, but we couldn't. But they had delivery. And we're going to do a video recap of it tomorrow. But thank you to our amazing sponsors, Melissa Lamarche at Spoiled Rotten, Mikey's, right? At Mikey's.
Mikey's, yes. Mike Mason.
And Martin Peel at K9's Pad Security. Isn't that awesome?
Yes. Big thanks to our sponsors. Also want to give a shout out to Janice Bell Hansel from Beaches and Dreams Travel. She wanted to donate for one of the coffee runs last week. And did. So again, we've got something special for all our sponsors who helped out with the promotion coming very soon, and we'll make sure we deliver that to each and every one of you, so you can hang it in your offices, your homes, because you brighten a lot of people's lives in the middle of COVID, and we couldn't do it without you. Defeat the Morning Grind with KINZ and KLOMP Live.
I thought you told the sponsors you were going to cut their grass all summer.
No,
not no more.
No.
Not even a weed whacking or anything?
No, that would be stealing the thunder from KX Yard Care. Remember Kingston and Xavier, that's their turf.
You can work for them. You can work for those boys.
I could work for them.
Well, maybe you promised.
Buying us a couple of his new pairs of shoes. We mentioned that on the last show. It's nice to see that the boys are getting the love. People, finding odd jobs and keeping them employed here in tough times.
So before we bring on our friend Mitch Wilson, he's got some, he's Mitch. He's right deep in the internet.
But the deepest part of the internet. I like to call it, he digs to the bowels of the internet, Mitch.
Yes. So our friends at Timmins Cinema 6, obviously the cinema's closed. I did see Godzilla versus Kong before it closed. Awesome.
Yeah.
So they are going all luxury seats. So they're taking this shutdown to take out the remaining regular seats, going all luxury. They are selling the seats. So the regular seats, you could buy them in packs of 6, and they're $180. They have them posted online, but if you're interested in purchasing some of the regular seats, they say they're in excellent condition. You call this guy here, Greg, 705-266-3341. And you could purchase the seats. Maybe you're setting up a theater in your home or something. So, and maybe it could be your Wi-Fi password too, Greg.
That could be my new password, right? But the chairs come with the cup holders, just as you would be sitting in the theater, but you'd have them in your basement. A man cave, a lady cave, any cave. They look pretty cool sitting in those.
You could pick up the dog poop. He comes to my house and doesn't even pick up the dog poop here.
No, I don't pick up the dog poop there.
All right. So let's bring Mitch on, and then after he comes back, we'll do we'll
check on the auction. Is Guy Lamarche's 100 still in the lead?
Guy Lamarche is still in the lead. There he is, Mitch. Mitch, are you going to put a bid in the picture there? No? First time I never heard Mitch say anything. Oh,
okay. Hang on.
Whoa, Mitch is loud.
All right. Perfect. Oh my God. That was so trippy because I was on the Facebook feed.
Yeah.
Can I hear you guys? All right. Perfect.
Yeah,
I was on the Facebook feed. I saw me pop up and I was like, this feels wrong. And that's because I was listening to the audio, but with the several second delay.
All right.
Mitch is back. There he is.
Happy to be back with recently showered hair and all that. Is Mitch engaged yet? We're really jumping forward in the questions in the comment section.
That's
no,
right.
The answer is no. Of course not.
Janice missed you last show. She had no one to pick on.
She does a good job at that, by the way. Insecurity's brewing in me like coffee at 9 a.m.
There's no lovely lady in your life since we last talked, because we like to talk about all the personal stuff live.
There actually is. So I went home for Easter. I had a lovely drive back home. I always do. And to all the criticizers, I spent it was my birthday and Easter at once. And I spent the last one alone. Like, my goodness, I moved to Timmins, Ontario in like late 2019. Yeah. So of course I'm going home for my birthday and Easter, which happened to overlap each other. And it's south of Ottawa. Like, it's more rural than Timmins to begin with. So I make no apologies for that. Get bent, everyone that has an issue with that. Anyways, me and Doug Ford will take it up later on when I interview him next.
You're gonna get. I don't know if you'll get him on.
No, we've been trying to get him for a month now, over 2 months now.
All right,
we're at the show. But speaking of the lovely lady, there's a new puppy at home, and her name is Nimbus. It's what do you call it? Whatever. It's my brother's dog, and they have a tiny house on my parents' property. My parents have a larger property. And so this puppy is just adorable. You see the pictures of it and you the puppy's cute, but it's overwhelming when you actually see the puppy barreling across the yard for the first time. I had a big smile on my face. I was laughing for like 2 minutes straight. Very, very wholesome, nice Easter present. So that's the newest lady in my life, Nimbus, the adorable puppy.
There you go.
We like that, Mitch. All right.
So, let's start off with a couple application windows. Sorry, I should have had this ready to go. Pull that up for me. We're going to start this week in wokeness. United Airlines talking about our flight deck should reflect the diverse group of people on board our planes every day. That's why we plan for 50% of the 5,000 pilots we train in the next decade to be women or people of color. Learn more or apply here. Now, I understand what they're doing here. They're trying to make up for historical injustice, but me and a couple other folks like me are going to be having probably some white male babies in the future. I don't care one bit, right? Like, I'm never going to be a pilot. Like, this doesn't bother me at all. But there's something super wrong with this. Like, I have to sit my son down and be like, son, well, you see that there were historical injustices. So basically there's a variety of careers that you'll be disadvantaged. No, I hate it, man. I absolutely hate it. This is some disgusting stuff. And again, I thought
Can we ask you a question, Mitch? First of all, answer, that's not a lady. A dog doesn't count. Jeez, Mitch.
Well, that's true. That's true. I do take issue with the whole move of like, oh, that's my baby. It's like, no, it's not. It's a dog. And I love dogs, but babies are babies.
Hold on a second. We always get your opinion on the things you do not like. You got anything in there that you do like?
Yeah, I like racial equality and justice. This is not that. This is actual racism is what we're seeing from United Airlines. I get it. It's in the positive.
I like, Mitch.
What's that?
I like the pilot who can actually land the plane and you can walk away from it.
Best man for the job. And who's out there? Who's out here saying
there's a lot of trained females and males. Doesn't matter what you are, male or female, no matter what nationality. If you can fly the plane from point A to point B without any issues, you're hired for the job.
I want the best man, woman, or transgender for the job. I don't care what color or creed you come from. You could be from actually Venus and land down here. And then I would argue if you came from Venus, you should probably automatically be considered for a role at an airline, given that you navigated interplanetarily. So probably within the planet, you're qualified to fly. But that's besides the point. The point is that what United Airlines doing is actually racism. That's not good.
I feel like Mitch was a lot of fun at parties.
You think
Hey,
so?
we
Yeah,
got to get on a
real
serious thing. I found this to be particularly egregious, but this is not a new thing. It's been going on forever. Just see like how Asians, for example, are overrepresented in at Harvard and other major institutions. So they're actually discriminated against on the testing to go into it. If you're an Asian, you kind of lose points on your test because, well, you
Hey,
know,
Nick,
there's a
hold on.
lot of them.
We have comments. There is never a right or wrong. I like to move and be awesome to each other. Love your fellow people.
I
Yeah.
completely agree with Chad's sentiment. So
Good
that's
statement.
why anything that is racially based in hiring should not exist at all, ever.
I also figure like if Mitch had a piece of paper, he'd be running wild with that yellow highlighter. He likes highlighting stuff. What else?
Absolutely. Now, United did make up for it on the same day. This is yesterday, 2 days ago, I guess they tweeted this thing that we got popped up. But this one's kind of fun. 95 years really flies by. I guess they celebrated their 95th birthday on the same day.
Yeah.
And also in wokeness, Sports Illustrated swimsuit names first male model to reach final of its annual swim search. And then we get the photos. Look at that with the nice midriff going on. Now, this seems like a marketing blunder because who is the primary demographic for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue? Probably not the homosexual dudes, right?
Well, you never know. That could be.
I mean, it's usually ladies. It's usually not like, anime looking dudes, right? So anyways, it just seems like a misfire. But then again, I'll give it to Sports Illustrated because they're doing the best they can in an era with the internet existing where they're probably being vastly outweighed by free stuff available all the time. All right, you can take off my screen now. Let's go into some more personal stuff.
My issue, someone can't do a job, get rid of them. So many people have jobs that are leased at, and unions frustrate me because they protect them.
That's right.
And Joanne says, I want a body like that.
That's fair, Joanne. I completely agree.
I would have done it like that too, but beer got in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Many months ago.
Billy Currington, I'm pretty good at drinking beer.
You have some personal stuff.
I do. Well, I mean, not so much. First of all, this just happened to me tonight. Okay. Now I know it's hard to believe, but I do have to shave or else I get this disgusting little Dutch stash. Jamie, what's your situation on the facial hair? I got to ask, you got the fellow Dutch ancestry.
I don't have too much. I mean,
Like,
I can't.
What's the pattern? What do I have to expect in the future?
In the future, well, a little bit of a goatee and patchiness and redness. And you're probably not like a lumberjack. Like I bet you Kinsman can grow a thick lumberjack beard. What the world needs now is love,
Sweet love. That's from Lori Ball from Pick of the Crop.
Oh, that's
She
right.
is absolutely right. Gary says job hiring should never be based on race, but the most qualified. Exactly.
It's like people are forgetting the Martin Luther King quote, judge not a man by the color of his skin, but by the content of his character. 2021, just throw that all away. Let's make sure that white men are not hired, even though they're like 21 and had nothing to do with the injustices of the past. Can't wait to tell my son. It's like, listen, there's several jobs you won't be able to do or be discriminated against, and that's because other people in the past were bad, and you're being punished. It's going to be great.
Okay, Mitch, before I got to put a period in your sentence, I just want to show people 1 second because we're going to be at the end of the show. We're going to close the bidding. If you've just jumped on, this is where we're bidding on. Do you mind, Mitch, if I interrupt you?
Well, it's okay. It'll be like the 7th time, but we're set.
It's called engagement. There it is. All right. So Sonya tells us, like, when you actually see it, it's 3D, it's framed, it's a moose, it's glass, it's from
Very
Lemongrass.
cool. Yes.
Yeah. So the leading bid right now is $100 from Guy Lamarche. So if you're interested in bidding on this, you just submit your bid in the comment section. So sorry, Mitch.
We don't have increments in the bids, right? You can bid whatever you want, right? We don't have any.
You don't bid 103 cents, but yeah, probably in fives. I think is the
in fives. Or it could be. Someone could go on there and put 101 right now and outbid Guy Lamar.
Do it. Do 101 right now, Greg.
Yeah, there
There he is.
There you
No
go.
This
apologies
isn't like
needed.
The Office with the Bruce Springsteen tickets. Remember that one?
There we go. I forgot the dollar sign. Does it count?
Wow, you actually did that? That's embarrassing. You went 101.
I'm pulling the move from what is it? It's Price is Right.
Mitch, take some of that hair off your head. Tilt under.
Tilt and put it under your chin.
Yeah, put it underneath your chin.
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying. And,
Do it. Yeah.
like I love the half showered hair. I got to start taking off a half hour early.
Yeah.
My thing is I was sanding drywall on the roof today, and that stuff acts as like a hair product, but not in a good way. I basically just look like an actual lion by the time we're done that. Not that too much has changed, but
You need the lion cut like they do on cats.
So I am 46 years old and 20 years older than you. So this is what I have. So that's my answer.
yeah. Well, we're not. I don't think I'm getting any more than that based off it. But my brother can do something decent. There we go. 105.
You lost again, Kinsman.
Well, see, the whole name of the game. We're trying to build as much money as we can for Sonya, Lemongrass. This is what I like. I like to see. So it's 105 now. Martin says, "Come on, guy, Guy outbid him."
Good for you. Yeah.
Good for you, Guy.
And Joanne says you still look good, Mitch. So that
I'm flattered, Joanne. Thank you.
See,
We try our best.
Gary has the same issues. Yeah. So Gary, when the Leafs get eliminated in the second round this year, you won't have to pull out your beard hair. Right, Kinsman? Second
That's
round.
right. Well, you know what? The way we're playing right now, I don't want to jinx it. The Leafs are looking pretty good, albeit we're playing all Canadian teams. When it comes down to a Stanley Cup final, I still don't understand how they're going to do that. The Stanley Cup final is going to take like 6 months because they're going to have to quarantine, getting to the arenas for 2 weeks, play their series, and then 2 weeks back before game day. I don't know how they're going to run that.
Well, we'll have to look into.
But my Leafs, Gary and I's Leafs,
knock it off.
we're going to be there on the top there. Did you see Jack Campbell? He put forth his 10th straight win or his 10th straight start. To start the season. He's now the most winningest Leaf goaltender in franchise history. Just beat out Felix Potvin.
Love it. All right, Mitch.
Cool.
What else do you got for us?
Okay. Well, I wanted to ask. Oh, first of all, the shaving thing was leading into something. This is a first for me. I was playing some tunes while I was getting ready, getting in a vibe, and I was too liberal with the shaving cream around my nose. Ended up with a situation where I actually sniffed in and just took some. I'm feeling a bit of a buzz actually. The Gillette is giving me a bit of a high.
Now they're going to put a warning label on there. Don't sniff Gillette.
What is going on?
Mitch from KINZ and KLOMP Live.
We put a webcam. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's your Wi-Fi password? Is it 26 characters like Kinsman?
I was laughing at that earlier. It actually is. Now, I haven't had to enter that since 2019 because all my devices are already set up. But every now and then, someone will come over and it's like, what's the Wi-Fi password? It's like, hang on, let me look on the side of the router. K6T3FHH26XK, and so forth. Not very convenient.
We Chad, great message there. He says, remember, everyone, this is to support our local businesses. If you're not bidding, don't forget to share this stream so someone else can bid on the moose mirrored three-dimensional mirror from Sonya and Lemongrass. Janice says, how come Mitch is so quiet tonight? Oh, wait, he started again, LOL.
And mental
Heimish.
All right.
So
you had a mishap.
Oh no, that was just a small observation. That and I saw the first two ducks on Gillies Lake tonight. It was really nice, but they were trying to swim in that half ice, half water thing, and it was a pretty funny thing to watch. I took a video, didn't have time to actually throw it up, but it was pretty funny because they got to really exert some effort. So the ducks, ducks usually sit pretty flat in the water, but they had to go pretty far forward, and we're clearly gunning the back feet to try and push through the ice at the same time. Super cute. Spring is here. What a beautiful evening outside.
That's right.
It is going to be 20 degrees, Mitch, over the weekend.
Oh, I love it so much.
Are you going to go do your walk around? Remember when I first met you, Mitch, it was 33 degrees and you're outside Gillies with a trench coat on.
It wasn't a trench coat. It was just jeans, but I never wear shorts because I hate shorts, but no one needs to see my hairy legs. It was great only for a little bit of time when I was a lifeguard because my leg hairs had turned blonde in the summer. But ever since then, it's been pants all the way.
Let's see. The ducks were back for 2 weeks.
Need to get out more. I'm walking around Gillies every day. In fact, I'm just seeing the first bit of water on Gillies. So, Joanne, in my defense, I hang around places which were frozen.
We're almost ready for the bears to come eat our garbage here in Porcupine, man. You need to get
few bear sites. Speaking of bears, the Timmins Bear Activity Facebook page, a lot of sightings still on the back road recently. So the bears are out. And again, there's the ticker tape at the bottom. Get yourself a bid in for the 3D framed glass picture, the moose picture.
Yep.
And submit your bid right now. We're at 105. Is 105 still the leading bid from Guy Lamarche?
Current bid 105.
It looks like you're losing.
Outbidding Mark Kinsman by $4.
Yeah, yeah, $4. Hubby and I walked 15 and a half miles, Timmins and back. That's impressive.
That is impressive.
You know what? I follow Joanne on Facebook. We're friends. She posted some great photos. If you do follow from that hike, that's the back road of Timmins. It's a great hike. I haven't walked it yet, so
I brag because I do like 30 minutes of like a Beachbody program 4 times a week.
Well, I might just, hey, Joanne, I'm going to have to check that out because I love that kind of stuff around here. My trek lately has been from where I'm at Gillies over to Jaguar Road. And that's because I got a buddy who lives there. And every now and then you leave the car there. And when you know, indulgent.
Is it Jaguar or Jaguar? Did you say Jaguar? Which
Jaguar. Jaguar. Like, yeah.
Jaguar.
Like the cat.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, and Joanne saw they're on their way to Porcupine, Joanne.
That wasn't bear tracks, by the way. That was just Jamie's dogs.
Yeah, that's right. I walk enough at work. That's right. Pick of the crop, right?
Very, very busy over at Pick of the Crop.
Yeah, food over there. Yeah. All right, Mitchie, what do you got to wrap it up for us?
So this one is actually in honor of Janice. She inspired me, and the buddy's place I was at over in Ottawa. I was at his condo. It's a beautiful condo. It's like 2 bedrooms. He makes that white people money now, doing some kind of computer science thing that's way above my pay grade. And it's a beautiful place. But he and his partner, and this is funny, he's my age. He'll be turning 26 later this month. They've been together for going on 11 years now. That's impressive.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Also comes with its own set of issues, which I don't need to air his dirty laundry here. But and one of the things is that neither of them are very neat people. Okay. So this place is cluttered. It's a beautiful place, but cluttered. So I was there with our other buddy, like we're 3 Musketeers type of deal. And we got up in the morning and we were making some coffee, and our third buddy ended up spearheading a cleaning endeavor. None of this is important. I'm just walking around doing things and I'm commenting on stuff. If you can believe it or not, when I'm off microphone, I'm constantly just like making comments, asking questions, all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And so I made some stupid comment about how something about cleaning the bathroom or fixing up the place is a never-ending story. My friend kind of looks at me, just gives me a second of silence. I can tell he's about to say something. He's like, Mitch, you're a never-ending story.
Yes.
I got a kick out of that because, of course, I'm constantly running my mouth. And it was like the people who know you the best can hit you the hardest with the insults. And this one is not a real insult, right? It's just kind of more of a tongue-in-cheek fun thing. But I wanted to ask KINZ and KLOMP then, what's some of the best insults you've ever had hurled your way, if you can think of them off the top of your head?
Yes. I remember one time when I was single, I went up to talk to a couple ladies, and all I did was say hello, and they said, "You're not as charming as you think you are."
I asked your son back in the summer, KLOMP. I said, "Is it fun being the son of Jamie KLOMP?" And he says, "It's annoying. He keeps using all his jokes on us first."
Mitchie needs to hike and climb Archie's Rock.
Yeah,
ooh, I love that place.
Summer.
There you go.
We should do a video going to Archie's Rock this summer.
Oh, look at Mitch's eyes got so bright. I need a hiking buddy, and Mitch's eyes just went like this.
Is that what happened? I don't know. Now I'm like,
my mother told me the same before she passed a few weeks ago. Now we will do it in her memory. That is a great idea.
It is.
Just don't sing this song.
Never ending story.
All right, Mitchie. we are going to wrap this up. Did we answer your question?
Well, yeah, you did, but Kinsman never tossed an answer.
What the worst insult that someone's ever thrown?
What's the law? Or it could be fun too. I didn't toss.
It's not fun. It's just that people have, instead of, they say if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. This was actually right before my oldest was born, so 5 years ago, five and a half years ago now. I was anticipating being a father for the first time, and I guess some people lose patches of hair on the back of their head. I lost a piece of hair back here, and I guess they call it alopecia. I think I'm saying that right. So a little clump was missing, and you never get people that come up and say, "Oh my God, what happened to your head?" Everybody would come up, they would just point at it and say, "What is that? Are you shaving the back of your head?" Like, no, yeah, I'm shaving my head. Like honestly, right?
Oh, poor Mark's perfect hair had a little piece missing one day.
I had a little piece.
I feel so sympathetic to your case.
From the stress. Apparently, it was the stresses of me knowing that I was going to be a father for the first time, and I actually lost a piece of hair.
Mitch was blushing.
So was I? It's the lighting and the sunset. In the background. It's the Simpsons thing. Homer finds out that he's pregnant with the first child, or Marge is pregnant with the first child. He rips out half of his hair. Then if Smash cuts to finding out Lisa's going to be born, he rips out almost the rest of it. And then when Maggie's going to be born, he goes down to the two hairs in the top of his head. And Jamie, one of my favorites I wanted to share just before we close out here. Was actually this is actually a good friend now, and I was not flirting whatsoever, because believe it or not, I'm bad at that. But I went up and I was just joking around with her. I knew she was a buddy's girlfriend, but I was meeting her for the first time, and I was kind of more of a depreciating joke for him. And it's like, wait, you're with that guy? And she responds. She's like, "You look like you're 16." And I was like, "Oh yeah, no, not quite." She's like, "Yeah, like actually like 16." I had to just be like, "Oh, well, you know what? Fair enough. I got the lack of facial hair. We deal with that." That was probably one of the most biting criticisms, but we go to the same church now. It's nice.
The moral of the story is, with all the, people hurling insults at people, you shouldn't, as they say. I always took this from Rick Lemieux. Rick Lemieux, a great public speaker, when he was on the police force, now teaches Northern College. He always says, if you can't say something nice in front of someone in person, then you shouldn't be saying it to them at all. When people are hurling insults on computers, a little bit easier.
Good one.
Oh, especially behind the anonymous username.
All right. So, Mark, they want, Gary Belly, a fellow guy, same haircut. How did you survive?
How did I survive? It eventually grew back.
Yeah.
But it was traumatizing, because you think people are always looking at that spot, and they are.
Love yes, you're very much welcome, Joanne. Anytime.
No, back to her comment. She spelled your name because that was on the tag to the flowers.
Right, Clump. Yes, Professor Clump. Professor Clump. They call me that in Thunder Bay. Mitch is trying to ignore. Yes, he is ignoring.
Are you kidding, Janice? I made the segment all about you. It was based off of you. I'm not ignoring the bug, and I'm leaning into it.
Mitch will talk to about us privately once the show is over, and then we'll let everyone know live on Facebook what he said.
We'll let him know live on Sunday. He'll join us again Sunday night.
Never tell us anything, because we tell everything on the air now, Mitch. You know better, right?
I'm fully aware of that. It's happening.
There's no secrets here, guys.
All right, Mitchie. We will talk to you soon.
Have a good night there, Mitch. Good to see Mitch back. Good to see his fan. I do believe Janice is his number one fan out there. She loves good old Mitchie. And look at his red cheeks. That was for Mitch. Yes.
Okay, so the winning bid then, Kinsman, is $105 going to our good friend.
You have to end an auction with the official auction.
Okay. Do it, Kinsman.
All right, you have to go 105 kilobars, going once, going twice, sold to the guy driving the Black Swan.
All right. So thank you very much,
yes.
Keith. We will pass that on to Sonya
at Lemongrass. And, that's $105 that, in these hard times in COVID time, that's why we're designing these auctions for the night. That's $105 that she didn't have, jumping on an hour ago. now that she has to put towards her store. And that's the whole name of the game here with the free advertising, which is provided by our good friend Martin Peel, loyal from day one for us here at KINZ and KLOMP Live. Right. Martin Peel from Pat's Canine Protection and Detection Services. So, someone was asking, how do you guys provide all this free advertising? Well, that's how we do it. It's the city with a heart of gold, and you've got people in it with hearts of gold, just like Martin Peel.
That's right. Martin is stepping up, and it's local, supporting local, and he's
just a great guy.
So thank you so much, Mr. Peel. And we will have him on the show next Tuesday. So we'll even thank him virtually.
Yeah, so, and he says he's got pictures and maybe some videos of the canines with the winners, and they're coming very soon. If you're just joining us, we had named his two canine pups, and it was Kiana Brio naming Sade and Harper LaMarche who named Brinks. And again, we'll get an update on the two new pups who are going to be part of search and rescue here in the city of Timmins on Tuesday's show. Can't wait.
I can't believe your worst thing that happened to you is you lost a couple hairs on the back of your head.
No, it wasn't a couple. It was a full-fledged bald spot on the back of my head. And instead of someone coming up and just tapping on the shoulder and saying, hey, what happened to your head? I'd say, hey, I'm suffering from something called alopecia. I don't even know what it is. I think I'm still saying it wrong. Anyhow, that's what it was called. But people always come up, oh, my God, what happened to your head? That's what they say. Instead of asking politely in the middle of a dinner session. I was doing the MC for the Timmins. It was the Timmins Construction Awards when this happened, and I remember standing up there and getting our coats, and that's where someone comes up and goes, "Oh my God, what happened to your head?" I'm thinking, hey, no one noticed it for the night. Thanks.
I don't know if that's the worst insult. I'm going to ask you off here.
Well, you know what? Maybe if you ask my hockey players, I used to play back, junior, not junior hockey, but pee-wee, midget, select hockey, and then that's it for me. But probably a few further insults from those teammates.
They heard a couple zingers. So thank you very much to Timmins RV. We can't say enough. My parents-in-law just purchased an RV from them. Tons of stock. It's going to go fast. Recreation is going to be one of the few things, hopefully not, but probably one of the few things we'll be allowed to do this summer. We do hope things open up, but RVing, camping, new, used, they got a ton of inventory. These, I didn't realize how awesome these things were until I went out there. So
they are nice. You know what? I've always done the camping, in tents, and then when you see the RVs, you wonder why when people say I've gone to the cottage for the weekend, I'm disconnecting. That is why, because when you're in one of these RVs, you get your family. You've got the lake nearby. Barbecues, s'mores on the campfire. Why would you want to do anything else, right? It's just the cool thing to do. And of course, if you're going to get one, they have their $1,000 cash back right now for the Get S'more event, and don't pay for 6 months, which is also another great option.
And the Surge, even though they are closed, another local business, we want you to remember them when things do open up again, because they will need your support. And if you haven't been in there, and if you think like, I don't really know, I don't really go out that often, there's not a place that's a fit for me, try the Surge. It's awesome.
It is.
Every place has their perks and their likes. So I tell you, the Surge is the one I really enjoy. Good drinks, good food, good service. Awesome place, foosball. They have the dart league going on there, the pool tables, and you and I will be there to try to make people laugh a few times.
It's going to be a big time and a big span. Again, our Timmins residency is with Kim and staff at the Surge, and I'm just going to say this right now, probably the cleanest bar and sports bar that I have ever set foot in. Every time I go in there, it is so clean. We even commented, when we shot our video there, the bathroom, I said, I've never seen a bathroom this clean before. It's just amazing. They take pride in their ride. What can we say for a sports bar? They take pride in their sports bars here in the city.
They take pride in their sports bars. Right. You look great, Mark, as always.
Thank you.
Yes.
You tune in for Sunday. I have some big plans. What are the big plans, Chad?
Yeah.
I guess you can't tell us till Sunday. What does
Joanne
Mitch
say? Mitch says
you're worse than my grandparents' LMAO.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. You are awesome. Lori, thank you so much for watching.
I love Lori. Last time, the thing was, I haven't seen Lori in forever. I went through pick of the crop. I was just about to go through her cash, and then, funneling people to keep people, spaced distance apart safely. I got shuffled to the other cash, so I never got a chance to see her. So,
great guy, that Martin.
He sure is.
My best friend works for Martin, and he says you're.
Oh, there's Martin right there.
What's up, Monk, Jamie? Yeah, that's right. Kinsman always gives us the PG stories with everything. I don't know. He'll tell me something different.
You know what? Maybe on one of the off the cuff Surge nights on our performances, when you get tickets for our in person Surge shows, you might see a little bit more off the cuff.
Yeah, I know, because
those stories a little bit more risque, maybe.
I did one of my comedy shows at the Vic, and you were emceeing, and I'm like, I saw a different Kinsman, but it was good. Search and rescue will find Mitch a woman, and yes, I am jealous he has hair. I'm actually angry.
It is thinning. Look at it. Every show, I can see more of the scalp up top.
I try. Martin says he tries.
Martin is honestly one of the best guys in this city. From day one, when I met this guy, he's the guy would give you his shirt off his back.
He would. That's right. And if it's a Man City one, then I would ask him for that. Mark, just tell you, your brain couldn't handle any more hair like that. Jamie's missing a clump of hair. Yep. Mason picked out an RV the other day. Yeah, they're awesome. They are awesome.
Love Mason. Mason won our last trivia challenge or night. Won the $100 in meat. That was a great photo on KINZ and KLOMP Live, wasn't it?
And Mason go to the same school. St. Joseph's, awesome school. Some of the RVs are bigger than a house. Oh yeah, like
they certainly are. They've got islands. I don't have, and I brag about this every time. When we were there, the car payment that I have now, the trailer and the RV payment for was it the Passport that we were in? Was it cheaper than my car? And I don't have an island I don't have an island kitchen in my Nissan.
No.
Or a fireplace, or a queen size bed.
You need Sonya over there to help you up, set everything up. Surge caters for all groups. Absolutely. Yeah. Go City, go. Of course. They're doing great this year. You don't watch soccer, Kinsman, or pardon me, football. You don't watch football. You should get into that. Read it again. You're wrong.
What did he say? It was one of Chad's comments.
Jamie is missing.
Jamie is his missing clump of hair.
Yeah. Go City, go. Hello. And Terry. Hey, there's Terry Martin from Timmins RV. You're absolutely
yes. They were one of our Defeat the Morning Grind winners today. So she would have enjoyed some treats. Hopefully she got some.
I wonder if if Terry gets tired after work, she just goes takes a nap in one of those RVs.
You could. I'm just going to go take a walk through the inventory and keep them in forever. There's Amy Keevy saying hello, Amy.
Yeah, so thank you very much. Okay, so Sonya, we'll get her to reach out to Guy. Thank you so much for everyone for watching. We went longer than usual. We need to educate Mark on football. We will. Because
I still call it soccer. So yeah, I need some education.
Oh look, okay, Kinsman, I don't want to shut it off yet. A couple more comments. Mason picked the double fridge RV. That's the one we did our last.
That was in the Sprinter. Yes, the Sprinter.
Yeah, I look. That's the one when you go to Timmins RV and you got the main office you go into. It's just to the right,
just to the right side. So that's one you can take a tour in instantly. And again, they've got the dome. So if it rains, snows, hopefully we don't see any more snow. But you can walk through their climate controlled dome, which is set up like a miniature campsite. Actually quite the site. And again, TimminsRV.com. We can't do this show without our sponsors. So again, thanks to Timmins RV, the Surge, and again, our big sponsors for helping us out with these promotions, giving back to our community for small businesses in times of crisis with COVID, the stay-at-home orders. It's hard to, navigate curbside. How am I going to get customers through my door? So we're going to bring the customers to your door through our show. And again, that's thanks to Martin Peel at PADS K9 Protection and Detection Services.
Speaking of Timmins RV, thank you, McIntyre Coffee Shop From Timmins RV, the coffee and desserts were absolutely delicious, enjoyed by everyone. And Terry also says that she doesn't think the boss would let her take a nap in the RV.
No, maybe the next time we come and shoot a video, Terry, when we're allowed to come back, you can use us as the excuse. I'm just going out to hang out with KINZ and KLOMP for an hour.
Small businesses, we got this. Absolutely,
yeah, we certainly do. That's from Nancy.
Keep kicking butt. Everyone stay in. The alert just went off again. Okay, I didn't get that on my phone. I did get.
No, I think mine turned off. I just got it. No, it didn't go off this time. I got it this afternoon. And again, you get people complaining online. I know it's a bit of an inconvenience, but really isn't an inconvenience. We need to watch what we're doing. Not downplaying the virus. It's a serious virus. If you catch it, it's got serious consequences. We just have to do our part to avoid it.
Okay. For some reason, the guy at the front desk knew who I was by name at Timmins RV.
Nice.
And thanks for coming on tonight, Lemongrass.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Chad's going to be here on Sunday night, so we'll have an auction with Chad. And again, he's got some special news from Elite Geeks, which we'll unveil on Sunday night's show. Looking forward to it.
All right, Kinsman, we're rolling on out.
We're out of here. We'll see you on Sunday. Have yourself a great weekend.
Yes, sir.